Where there is a will, there is always a way. That is because your brain will always come up with a way. If you think that you are the exception to every rule, you will never succeed. Not because you're actually the exception to that rule, but because you make yourself the exception to the rule. Let me give you a few examples. You can't work out because you have too busy of a schedule, yet your friend Sally works like 55 hours and she still finds time to work out. What is the difference? You will always make some kind of excuse. You can't be successful because you come from a minority. Yet there are so many people within your same cultural group, your same ethnicity, your same social class, whatever the excuse that you have in your head, that are literally massively successful. And what I want you to realize is if you're constantly thinking of excuses, if you're constantly thinking of the disadvantages of your life, which by the way, are very valid because we all come from disadvantages, we all come from trauma, we all come from things that could put us in a worse state to start out. But what I need you to realize is that in the year 2025, there are so many resources for you to go and look up stories so that you can surround yourselves with possibilities. Your brain needs to see that it's a very realistic thing that you're trying to get. If you're looking to be successful and you're a Black woman, go look at stories of Black women being successful and fucking killing it. Because then you'll realize, I can have that too, and you won't have this excuse of, well, I'm a Black woman, so I can't get this. Yes, you absolutely can. Yes, you absolutely can. Maybe society makes it a little bit harder, but you still can, and you need to surround yourself with stories like that, okay? Because where there is a will, there is a way. Something cannot enter your brain, an idea cannot enter your brain without it being possible for you to have that, without it being possible for you to find the solution to the problem. So stop making yourself the exception to the rule, because this is what ultimately makes it to where you don't get to have it. It's not because you are actually an exception, it's because you made yourself the exception.